So we have the one match left with Lindsay, and I will let them know that Lindsay has a cheering section. If you can tell me who you are, I would be happy to tell Lindsay that. Give me something to do between rounds.
No.
She knows my handle from her stream. Okay, I will let her know. She is actually playing on Crypt. Let me see if I can get an update for you. Okay, here's a Lindsay-based update for the Lindsay fans in the stream. Lindsay is playing Tales from the Crypt. They are currently on ball 2. She is player 1, and she has a very nice lead right now. She's sitting at about 150, 160 million, and the other players have a bit of catching up to do. Hey, and that sound you heard was the sound of a ball getting unstuck from Future Spa. So yeah, that Tales from the Crypt is going to be our last game. The entire time I've been talking, Lindsay has been playing, so Tales from the Crypt is treating her very well. She's playing it very well. Still got a lot of work to do in terms of the other players in the group, and it's a heavy-hitting group. Rounds of applause. Don't jinx her. Hey, she can't hear me. I'm pretty far away. Let's have some Lindsay fans in the chat, and she's doing very well on Crypt right now. They said don't jinx her. I was like, oh, she can't hear me. Now, one of the fun quirks of our setup. So you see, we have this is.
Yes.
Yeah. So we see we have Julie playing on the stream. I am actually close enough to where if I talked loud enough, she could hear me very easily. So yeah, she can hear me like it's nothing. Also, the mic above the players that's a hot mic, so you can do whatever you want. What family friendly stream happens after midnight? I mean, just go ahead. I'll wait.
Actually, what family happy stream like goes after 10?
So that is something that I'm trying to be mindful of as I'm sitting here talking, is that they can hear everything I say. Oh, I know, but still.
Do you know this game?
Not well. I know that the spelling robot's good. You see the shots like with the letters. So spelling robot's good. That's robot multi-ball. And then you see the like the colored stand-ups, like green, yellow, and red. If you complete them, you move from condition green to condition yellow to condition red, and that's a multi-ball. So hit the stand-ups, spell robot, and then so you see right now your condition red and your robot multi-ball are lit. So you just went into condition red. Yeah, that's good. That's condition red. Yo, so check out this multi-ball. Check out what this magnet does in the middle. I love it. Ready for this? Oh wait, so that's unlucky. So it's supposed to capture them all and spin it, but you got a little unlucky right there. T. R. This might give you a multi-ball. I called it. I'd like to remind everyone that is not luck, that is skill. I predicted that. I used my skill to predict the multiplier. to predict
how well he was going to do.
I used my skill to predict the randomizer correctly.
Yeah.
There's no luck in pinball. None. Whatsoever at all.
Well, it's not the cool multi-ball that comes out on the turntable.
Yes.
It's a cool multi-ball. I'm wondering, like, how much Sega / Data East loves using those, because, like, Ninja Turtles has one of those too. But it's like a pizza, I think. So, just to sort of, like...
Well, it's Twister, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. So, reminder, this is a 24-hour tournament. So part of the metagame is just the endurance to stay up and play literally all day and night. There are some rules. So for example, if our rounds are 90 minutes long, so actually even with the one game that's still being played in the previous round, we still have plenty of time. So one of the things the players are allowed to do is we have a separate lounge that's not cammed up, it's not mic'd up, and if someone just needs a 90-minute nap, they can skip one round, they are not disqualified, as long as they don't skip 2 rounds in a row.
Two consecutive rounds, but you don't get a medal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no medal for completing the whole tournament if you skip a round, but 2 consecutive rounds.
So as Jennifer just reminded me, there is a reward for actually staying awake the whole time. I'm challenged. Yeah, robot multi-ball. We did it. So I am not obviously eligible to enter the tournament, but I'm going to challenge myself out of solidarity with the nice ladies here to stay up all 24 hours on the stream if possible. You'll probably see me take a break here and there, but for the most part, I will be here with Twitch chat. So the more you guys talk, and if you run out, 24 hours is brutal. Yeah, so I bought a 10-pack of Monster. I'm about four down. I still got those 5-hour energies on deck. But you know what, Twitch chat? If you run out of pinball things to say, ask me what my favorite soft drink is. I don't care, right? It's just, I'm here for you. I'm here with you. Do what you got to do. So we are at hour 9, basically, and it's my understanding no one has dropped yet. I don't even think anyone's missed a round yet. Now, we have had players, basically, since these are 90-minute rounds, they finish their games, maybe they got, 3 house balls, whatever it is, and they're just like, okay, 15-minute nap, 20-minute nap. We've been hearing alarm clocks go off occasionally throughout it. I believe at midnight is our next break. It's a special surprise what this break is at midnight. But yeah.
I mean, I know what it is, but I can't tell you.
Yes.
It's a surprise. That would spoil the surprise.
And there's 10 million points. It's probably something insane. I think the really cool thing about a 24-hour event is at a certain point, it's really going to be your mental above your actual pinball ability. It's going to be like, how put together are you 12 hours in?
It's a whole lot of pinball.
Yeah, it is. Dr. Smith bonus. You might have. That's a lot of bonus. Oh, so close.
First time playing it, though. That's pretty good.
It's a fun game, isn't it? It's very intuitive. All right, so let's take a look. I don't think our standings have actually changed because we're still just waiting on our top group.
We're waiting on Tales from the Crypt right now.
Which I believe they're last player ball 2.
Yeah, they were previously on Nightmare from Elm Street.
I thought they were an Embryon.
On Elm Street.
Oh.
Well, they were on Embryon.
Can you imagine if you have a bad streak, the mental effort to pull yourself out of that because there are still hours to go? If you can get through that here, you are ready for Pinball or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I remember when there were players practicing for women's states that we held at Level 1 Barn Arcade in Columbus. I remember a lot of the preparation that a lot of ladies did was simply just in the long set. The idea being that you can go down the first couple games and still win, but it's like, man, you can go down the first 8 hours and come back in the next 8 hours. There's also quite the mental hurdle there.
So they were on Embryon, but I think the game after that, so they had a malfunction on Embryon as well, I guess.
Oh.
I think they actually got through that game, but then the next game was Nightmare on Elm Street, and there was a problem with the gate. So then they got switched to Tales from the Crypt, which is what they're playing now. So.
All right, so we did actually have background stuff, just in case this happened. I have been told I should specialize in only 24-hour tourneys. I play the same after 30 hours notice as I do normally, which is fairly poor. Oh, I'm not going to lie, you had me in the first half. Yeah, I mean, to spin what you said more positively, you're a very consistent player, and consistency matters a lot when you're playing this long. I have done 24-hour streams for games, but for pinball, can't do that with one person. Go team, that's what I'm saying, and I'm here. My name is Irvin Torres. The Bells and Chimes Columbus has done a lot for me as a player. I didn't know anything about pinball until the Bells and Chimes ladies took me under their wing. It's Jen Rupert pointing at me, or James.
Just giving you finger guns.
And both of us.
Finger guns.
Finger guns. So when I was told that they needed people to be around for 24-hour tournament, I was like, you know what? I am a...
So here's the thing. So, obviously we've got a lot of women here that their goal is to make it through the entire 24 hours. Urban was like, I want to help out whatever I can. I was like, we need help with the stream. Urban's like, all right, I'm going to set a record. 24 hours of streaming. So his goal is to make it the entire 24 hours of stream.
Thank you for the shout-outs. I told not only Jen but also the other organizers, look, I'll be a multi-purpose human for the weekend. Whatever needs to be done, it'll get done. We did a game adjustment earlier. We adjusted a ramp on, or not a ramp, a feed on Spooky Pinball, one of our sponsors, by the way.
Yes.
Rob Zombie, that's what it was. So. No, this is fun for me. Hey, no, I mean, thank you for watching. It means a lot. I know the stream has gotten some love. We're up to 34 followers on the stream. This is really going to help out Brooke and Devin at Smokin, Hawt and Crazy Martins. This is going to help grow their stream because, they're allowing us to be in their space. We are in a private collection. This is not a space normally open to the public. So people being here, hit and follow on the stream, it means a lot to us. So we really appreciate it, guys. You're giving me energy because I'm not. See, people are getting adrenaline playing pinball. I'm talking to Twitch chat, which is engaging in its own way, but I'm not getting that surge of energy from the competition. So, guys, appreciate you being here. Thank you for tuning in. Throw the link up on the socials.
He's getting it from his case of Monster.
No, T Svang is now following. Thank you so much. You are lucky number 35 on the followers.
Goal on there. Our goal is to get to 50 by the end of the tournament.
50 is the goal.
Yes.
So tell your friends, even if they just want to hit the follow button and not watch
And
it.
the fact that we started off at 8.
Yes. So we're 9 hours in. We're averaging about math, almost 4 followers an hour, which is really good. Again, we're doing it for y'all. Pinball Princess Jillian with the follow. Thank you so much. You are lucky number 36. Which Pokemon number is 36? That's a fun thing to associate with people.
36 is going to be...
You're lying. You don't know. It's Clefable.
I was going to say.
I was close.
I think I think she just picked like the only one that she knew the name of, and
Oh,
said that's
No, I was going to say
36.
Bulbasaur, but Bulbasaur's
Bulbasaur's number 1.
3.
He's number
Oh,
1.
okay.
Actually, Miss Rupert. Actually.
We're talking about Stardew Valley. Now we'll get some
Uh-oh.
nerdy up in here.
All right, now we're gatekeeping. Twitch chat, what do you gatekeep about? Apparently for her, it's Stardew Valley.
Slime Rancher. That's my
Slime
jam.
Rancher.
Slime
That's her
Rancher
jam. You don't think you do well at a 24-hour tournament? See, I thought about that myself. Like, normally when I go to pinball tournaments, I am kind of like socially drinking some alcohol, because that's just kind of the name of the game of pinball. If you want to play pinball, you're playing at a bar. That's just how it is. Any alcohol here is intentional. So you had to bring it, right? And so there's been players that have kind of just casually had a beer or two throughout the games, and I'm like, for 24 hours, more power to you.
I'm intentionally drinking a beer right now, just so everyone knows.
James is intentionally drinking beer. My poison of the evening is Monster. I had a dumpster fire tournament on Friday, 4 games, 4 strikes, done after 90 minutes. It's playing terrible. Can't imagine I have to go another 22 and a half more hours after that. Let's put a positive spin on that, because I'm a firm believer in searching for optimism when possible. So if we look at our standings, right? Bless you. We are 9 hours in. There actually isn't a player that's mathematically eliminated from a top 5 finish. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be pretty hard to basically make up a tournament's worth of points on someone, but anything has happened. You know, we are not even at the 12-hour mark yet. So we are not even at the 12-hour mark, and then we'd have 12 more to go.
Yeah, we're on round number. We're about to start round number 6.
Yep, round number
Of
6.
14, so we're not even halfway through yet.
And we have actually fallen behind schedule for the first time.
Well, we were a little behind after round number 1, just because we were a little late getting started. Oh God, you're gonna see me where I'm like sneezing a bunch. But yeah, we were a little late getting started with just announcements and all of that fun stuff and whatnot. And then we kind of like got back on schedule. But now we're a little behind. That's because we had a couple of rulings we needed to make on some games. We had to switch up some games a little bit here. I look like I'm on.
Girl, if you want to be goblin status, do it. Hey guys, I'm gaming. I mean, we're about to enter those real gamer hours right now.
I know. I was like,
so,
you sure my back being?
Do you think anyone's gonna get like a random like 2 a.m. buff? Like someone's gonna hit that like 5th win and they're just gonna be like
me. That's like
5 a.m. pinball. That's my shit
that's
right
like,
there.
That's like when I'm playing Stardew or Slam Rancher. I'm like, one more day. I'll just play one more day, and then I look. I'm like, oh gosh, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I should probably go to bed.
Now I've only done that once, and it was at Josh's house. We were playing 3 a.m. Game of Thrones.
So here's the thing with Josh's house, though, is at least when you're playing on a computer, maybe in your bedroom, you have access to windows. But where Josh's games are,
it's in a basement.
It's in a basement that has
his
no
tarantula
windows.
collection in it.
So it's like a casino. He probably does pump oxygen into that room where there's like tarantulas. There's amazing art on the wall, thanks to Kim Martinez.
Shout outs to Kim.
Yeah, you've got Game of Thrones, you've got X-Men, you've got
Star Trek.
You've got so many fun games down there that you're just having like such this great time. And then, it's
Lindsay, you had a fan in chat, Sambuca in Twitch chat. So
yeah.
I don't know if you want to say a couple words. I'll give you the hot seat just for a minute here if you just want to talk for a second.
Yeah.
As promised,
Hello,
Lindsay.
friends. Oh, hi.
Yes.
You can see us.
Yeah,
From
that
camera?
camera.
Okay, sweet. Okay. Hello, we're having trials and tribulations here on our. Hello, I can say that. Tigerfly. Oh, hey, Tigerfly. We've been dealing with some machines misbehaving this round, and we had a very rip-snorting game on Tales from.
Yeah, you were tearing it up last time I looked. So
yeah, I think I ended up at like 392
on Tales.
Yeah. Oh, she got another one. Yeah. See, I had a total of 5 balls in my game, and I think Holly has gotten a total of 5 balls in her.
Yeah.
Game,
So that's one of the things that's a little bit different about this format is we are playing extra balls. So earn those extra balls, you play those extra balls.
Yes.
So that's how Lindsay was able to play 5 balls on Tales from the Crypt. How Holly's able to play 5 balls.
All right.
Oh, we gotta enter some initials, but yes, congrats, Lindsay.
And don't say I never did anything
Yep.
for you, Twitch chat.
Yeah. So we're not. We're still fun.
We're still what?
We're still fine on time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, we just do a
Oh
shorter
my
round.
gosh, it's like we're here for 24 hours.
Imagine running late on 24 hours.
Running late on a 24
All right, I'm going to move the camera around. Thanks for looking at our ugly mugs. Can you stand in front of it so I can make sure it looks good? That's good enough.
Good. You're a little lower, you think? Hey, good. Yeah. Some people are taller. Not really.
Yeah. So why extra balls? Tigerfly said, "Hey Jen."
What's up?
Tigerfly69 said, "Hey Jen."
I don't know who that is.
It's Tigerfly69. What do you mean you don't know who that is? I just told you who it is.
Why play your extra balls? We, again, that's one of the things that we do in the Bells and Chimes League. That's one of the things we do in the women's tournaments in Columbus. And I know a lot of people don't play extra balls, and there's not, it's just something, it's different, right? You like to go to a tournament and you're like, oh, extra balls, don't play them. But a lot of the machines have the extra balls turned off anyway. So, thank you. So, yeah, we thought if you earn an extra ball, play an extra ball. It's just our logic behind that.
Plus, the way I see it, an extra ball is more pinball. And we like pinball.
You're already playing for 24 hours. How much more pinball do you need?
Apparently, extra ball's worth. That's how many you need. So that game, Tales of the Crypt, does end, I want to say, with Lindsay taking first. So that's going to be entered, and let me go ahead and get a refresh on this one for you guys. All right, so here is our last round. So you're going to hear some announcements soon because we have raffle prizes. So you're going to hear the booming voice of Jennifer Lee Rooper.
We're 10 minutes behind. Okay. So we did have a bounty collected this round. Brooke is not here. She's downstairs.
Lindsay, hurry. Hooray! So here's our current standings. We have Deborah in first place with Lindsay hot on the trail, followed by Holly hot on her trail, and Jen within striking range.
And then we got a prize. Who's going to go so we can see?
We're spinning the prize wheel for prizes now. See, thought it was just a pinball tournament, but we also have prizes.
It is... clapping in my ears.
Lexi!
Lexi is our winner, so Lexi, feel free to go over to the prize table and choose any prize that you would like.
Also, I just noticed Lindsay is wearing Hungry Caterpillar socks from the children's book. Hungry Caterpillar socks?
So, just a
Hell yeah.
small announcement. At this point, Crazy Martin is officially closed downstairs. If you need to smoke, fire escape next door. If you haven't done that before, let me know. I can show you how to do that. And then also, any of the banks that have the machines downstairs will be taken out until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning when they reopen up. We don't want people walking down the street and like, what are they doing? Yeah, so the banks there, I think there was only 3 banks that had games that were downstairs. All the rest of the games are
All right, so we're just getting some housekeeping done.
games that were downstairs, we're going to take those out until it opens tomorrow morning. Because there was only 3 games. So, just so that announcement. Also, I'm sorry, I know we're running behind. I forgot to mention, we do have lockers available. If you don't feel comfortable leaving your stuff out that have locks on it.
I don't trust any.
Yeah. I was like a little too late, but if you do want to lock up some valuable
Okay, so we are going to get into the next round soon. And one of the cool things about this is we started off with themed.
Somebody stole my dignity. Oh damn.
We started off with themed banks. As games have to be switched in and out, we might lose some of those themes, but
That's the only thing I could think of off the top of my head.
going for it. So
I'm totally piggybacking on that. Alright. Next round is up, ladies.
the next round is officially up. So let me refresh it on this screen for everybody. Perfect. And let's look at it on Twitch chat. We have a Lost in Space group. We have two groups. Julie had a great practice game earlier.
Julie
Now
is.
I'm gonna. Because that's usually how it works. My play has gone from decent to downright happy.
Okay, so we're going to get started any moment. I think one player is taking a quick break. Lindsay's group's third game is stream. Let's check that out. Yes, so we're going to give the audience what they want, which is more Lindsay in game 3. So,
Well, we got some soft punch.
huh?
Soft punch.
Yeah.
We lost Therese.
Also, it looks like... So, again, this is a Swiss-type format. So players of similar point standings are grouped together based on how they've played so far. Standard format for a lot of knockouts and other types of round-type scores. So we can see that Group 1, which is currently Jen, Holly, Lindsay, Deborah. That is our sort of top high group right now.
I think I'm first, right?
Okay. So, that match is later, though. Our first match is going to be Lost to Space with, this is going to be Julie, Tish, and...
I'm confused.
You did hit 4. If you hold down the start button, it should reset. Or is that like a newer thing? Oh, no. Now there's 5 players. Now there's 6 players. Just reset it.
Jen, before you start, just turn it off and back on.
What? Just or not? Just restart it.
All right. 6-player game. 6-player group. Where are they at?
Well, no, we were just going to play 2 games on one game. Yeah. And add the scores together. It's just. Well, we do that. We just count it as our first game.
2. One more. We did it! We hit the first skill shot. Yeah, I think Swiss format is a superior format for any competition. Even some like esports, like Counter-Strike, have started doing Swiss format. It's like you said, it keeps things tighter. So you have high performers playing with each other, and you have other people that get the chance to sort of like bring back themselves into it. So you just don't get unlucky and have to play against maybe like the highest performing player too many times in a row. I remember when games used to boot that quick. That's what I'm saying. It's the Sega. Remember when Sega used to make video games? That's the bigger remember. You can see our nice little Sega logo. So now Therese walks up to our Lost in Space. Anybody watch the Sonic movie yet? I have not seen it, but there's a Twitch streamer I follow that had a lot of good things to say about it. He said his complaint was that even though it was good, he feels like Sonic could have been replaced with like any other furry creature and it would have been fine. So going into this, the head of Austin Bells says hi. Well, hello, Austin Bells. It's okay. We still thank you for tuning in. This is a 24-hour Bunkin, sponsored by Bells and Chimes Columbus. The stomping turned to laughter, and that mic is hot, so you guys heard all of that. We love Tish, and we love Outer Spacey Tracy for tuning in. We appreciate you stopping by. As you can see, this is our Bells and Chimes Columbus. the head of Bells and Chimes in Austin.
Hey, Tracy! It's Jen. Oh my gosh, thank you for tuning in and saying hi. I wish you were here next year. Put it on your calendar for next year. I would love to see you here and compete.
So it is my understanding that Lost in Space is one that's a little harder to find. As sort of like, whenever we were doing the play test for this, I gotta say I fell in love almost instantly. One of the things I do like about this is that, wish she was too.
Yeah.
One of the things I like about this is you see there's a giant R-O-B-O-T. Like most pinball games from this generation, spelling things is good. So you're probably going to see a lot of that, people spelling robot letters. There's also those colored stand-up targets. You hit enough of them in a row, you raise your condition from green to yellow to red. Different conditions gives you different things. That randomizer is not set to tournament mode, so it can give anything from an extra ball to a multi-ball. And because we're playing extra balls, that has a lot of value in this format. Typical of Sega Data East games of the time, it does give you some sort of like catch-up mechanic for ball 3. So you can, oh, there's a Lazarus save. Never give up, folks.
Never surrender.
Never. I'm sorry, Tracy. We'll be here. I'll be here all night. 24 hours of pinball action. We're not 12 hours in. We're not even halfway there, and we still got halfway there to go. I'll pass on the message, Tracy. Thank you so much for stopping in. It means a lot to us. Like I said, we'll be here all... So again, just as a little commentary quirk, I am sitting very close to them actually playing, so they can't hear everything I say, so I am trying to be somewhat conscious of that. Cool little quip about this game. Yeah, normally, I mean, this is just going to be a little delayed. That's fine, though. I mean, we're here. We're reading your chats. I promise we can read them. In fact, if I'm actually looking at them delayed myself. I open this back up. Here? Okay, now I can see them in real time. Outer Spacey Tracy with the follow. Thank you so much. We're at 38 followers. Getting ever closer and closer to that goal of 50 followers for the... Our goal was 50 followers for the whole event, and we're at 38. We couldn't have done that without you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, spreading the word, hitting that follow button. Big thank you to a lot of our sponsors. I know, for example, we are on stream at various locations, such as Arcade Super Awesome or Level 1 Barn Arcade. Hey, I agree with you. I think someone told us we were on a projector at some point. Sambuca now following, aka the Lindsay Fan Club. We are glad that you are here. So this is one of the 3 multi-balls that I'm aware of in this game, the fighter, which I believe you get just from hitting the pops enough times. And now we see condition red is lit on the right-hand side. This was that comeback mechanic that I was speaking of earlier. A shot on the right ramp or that right scoop. Oh, still on the lead. Had the big screen, the game room I was cleaning and breaking down Attack from Mars, Slow Tomorrow, back on my laptop now. Hey, I don't care if you're watching on an Etch-a-Sketch. I'm just glad you're here. That's an extra ball. Yeah, an extra ball.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Is it?
Yeah. Double check it, make sure I'm not giving you the wrong information.
How do I know? It doesn't press launch button.
Hold down a flipper maybe for the instant info.
Oh!
Oh, that launched.
Yeah,
Okay. I know I did not just DQ a player.
I think you would be DQ'd from commentating at that point.
Evicted, banned. It can hear you. It's a little low, but it can hear you.
I believe the name of this bank is Don't Tilt Will Robinson. It's Lost in Space, Timeline, and Comet.
All right, so Tish, she has the condition red lit on the far right side. That is enough to get caught right back up. Extra ball. Okay, so there is an extra ball. And just a couple letters away from that robot as well. You guys can't quite see it, but the footwork is impressive.
We need the footwork cam, obviously.
Footwork. Oh, and here's the fighter multi-ball. Now, that's one of those things that you just gotta get on launch. With any luck here, we can do the fighter multi-ball into the condition red multi-ball. Which, by the way, I think this is, what are the other machines? Do you mean in the bank or total? Oh, okay, never mind. You're talking to someone else. My bad. Just doing a little bit of active reading, you know? Well, that's making noise.
That's Timeline, which is another game in this bank, actually.
Oh, you're totally fine. Don't worry about me. Y'all do your thing. I'm here. By the way, I think this is Lost in Space, the movie. And I think that's the dude that played Joey and Friends on the left side. I forget his name.
I'm sure that the chat will correct you any moment now. Huge Friends.
I'm pretty sure that's who that is. What is his name again? Matt LeBlanc. I'm pretty sure that's him. Yeah, I'm almost positive that's him. Lost in Space, the movie. Cast. Matt LeBlanc. Boom. So yeah, there's Joey is on this pinball machine. He's over here on the left side.
All right, so it looks like they're done.
So we are going to get something reported. That'll probably be our first score report there.
Looks like that is the other group that's playing is on the Timeline right now. They have one game in between.
Okay. That's timeline right there. Okay, so we are just going to have just a little bit of time. As we mentioned before, in a 24-hour event, we are going to have some unavoidable downtime. Joust, Varcon, Arena, RoboWar, Luxcore, Black Knight, Sword of Rage. Nice. That looks like a good lineup. Huh? So thank you again for tuning in. I mentioned we're just going to have a little bit of time here as we work through everything. Let's see if we can get some matches recorded, just the one that you guys saw. And we're working through some other games that are currently happening right now. Group 1, the Lindsay group as we're going to call it from now on. They're still on their timeline. They're having quite the game there. Then they have to play Comet before they'll be on Lost in Space. So we do have a little bit of delay. I'll see if we can get someone to do a practice game. Hey, it turns out if I wanted a new pinball machine, all I had to do was ask in Twitch chat.
Good ball.
Well, I guess it's my turn.
Yep, alright.
I have to go play, right?
Yep.
You already did it.
So James, our resident tech for the day, I almost said evening, but I guess for the 24-hour period, it's gonna step up and play some Lost in Space for us.
We'll see what happens. We'll see if we call it playing after a break.
He's gonna press start and attempt to score points. Let's see what happens. Huh? Yeah, I'll play. We'll do a 2-player game. So we got some time to kill. So we're gonna go ahead and play a dead time game. Reminder: James and I are not eligible to enter the tournament. We are just filling time because we need to stay awake for 24 hours too. And we might as well give you some acceptable Lost in Space action.
Watch that scoop kick out. It's pretty rough. Irvin appears to be trying to spell robot. Let's see if he can spell it.
I spelled it. As you can see, we have some high-scoring action going on Sega's Lost in Space here at the 24-hour Bell's Bunkin in Piqua, Ohio. Probably not. Hey now, we're just... There's a topper to Swords of Rage. What is it? I'm curious. Oh, and James goes into his fighter multi-ball. Does the Nighthead also talk to you and like talk smack and all that? I played a Fishtails with the topper one time in my life, and I hated every moment of it because every time I hit anything, the fish moved, and I hated it so much. Like, please. Stop flailing around and doing fishy things. Alright, I'm up.
Wow. I mean, not only does it move, it makes sound. I think that's the more distracting aspect of it, probably. I mean, you can choose not to spell it in order, but...
No. Spell things themselves. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. You guys will have to share pictures of that. I'm very curious what that looks like. So James does have his condition red. Oh, and there it is. So this is probably where I get put in the grave here. Oh no, the magnet didn't catch it. That's unfortunate. Yeah. That magnet tried its best. The Diane thrower. There is a player here named Diane, so for a minute there I thought you were talking about her. And that didn't just, see the typo. And he got his extra ball, so yeah, I'm kind of being put in the dirt right now. Watch this game of multi-ball. No. I took a typing test on my phone recently to see how fast I could text on my phone. And that'll let you know how much you use autocorrect because you have to turn it off to get things to spell correctly on the typing test. And I was like, oh man, I am so autocorrect spoiled. And our robot multi-ball begins. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger! Is that a super jackpot? Yes, it is. Can he do it again? Because you know what's better than one super jackpot? Two of them. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Nice little pop. I'm sure you guys heard that one. Just keep collecting super jackpots. You know, that's a good question. It's in Illinois, right? Is it Chicago proper still, or I'm in Chicago enough? I feel like I should just, like you said, just go there and see what can happen. Oh, they do one in October? Okay. So James kind of did everything. So I guess the point now is to start over. Huh. Oh yeah, I see that. So his objective didn't change. Just how he does it changes. You must fight Steve Ritchie and Brass Knuckles fist fight to enter. Boy, wouldn't that be quite the adventure? If the Stern Factory was like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, instead of finding a golden ticket, what would you have to do? Just buy enough Stern pinball machines so one of them had like a golden ball in it or something? And with that, we are in almost hour 10. So our group that's going to be playing on Lost in Space for the tournament, they are on ball 2 of their current game, which is Comet. Then you have an extra ball. Shoot again! That train sound you're hearing is Comet. That slap. All right, get every multiple.
Right,
some of them twice. I got it.
You got this, Irvin. I believe in you. Hey, look, all the balls staying on the magnet for him. Like he's 2 shots away from Robot. You can just get that tee. Without, and not quite high enough. Irvin is not very happy about his mystery award, apparently. Sure that was entirely necessary, but he definitely saved it there, so that was oh, and he finally got the tee. he did survive robot multi-ball, I think, so it's a plus. I'm sorry, was that not robot? What was that? Was that fighter?
Huh?
Was that fighter? What?
Yeah, I was fighter. So I think I did my tradition already.
So you have one shot left for robot. Very close shot. Looks like another group will be here to play Lost in Space pretty soon. They're on, it looks like player 2, ball 2 of Comet right now. He's chipping away at it. Come on, Irvin, hit the right scoop.
I cannot. I've been trying
He wants that shot so bad. I can see it in his eyes. Well, it's something. It's the fun multi-ball. I mean, oh, lost another one. hits it just as the other multi-ball ends. I think this was definitely a third ball game for both of us. If you couldn't hear that at home, that was Irvin saying, "Oh, now I can hit it," after he hit the unlit robot multi-ball shot. Chipped away at it. Oh, hi, Jen Rooper. How are you?
I'm great, James Deetham. How are you?
Watching Irvin grind away and catch up to me here.
On Lost in Space?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it is my group actually that's playing next on Lost in Space.
I'm aware. Oh yeah, I mean, if he beats me right now, I don't feel bad about it whatsoever. However, it looks like the next group is coming in, and he might have to give up the machine. Oh darn. Oh darn, Irvin, before you catch me, it looks like you might have to walk away.
It all comes crashing down.
I have faith that
Player 2 enter initial.
Well.
Okay, so it's going to be Lindsay, Deborah, Jan, and then myself.
Spell your name, Irvin.
I-R-V. 2
I thought there was an E.
Just hit the space key.
Do you guys know how frustrating that is to play like a 30-minute ball 3 and I have to just, I gotta get out of the way. The tournament's gotta go on. But this is what the fans asked for. This is just hit this underscore.
Space button. The underscore.
All right, so that was our dead air game brought to you by Irvin and James. And the crowd favorite steps up. You put 5 players in. Just turn it off, turn it back on. God bless America, she says. Who needs profanity when you can just say God bless America? That's 3.
So this is going to be
We did it!
Jen, Holly, Lindsay, and Deborah.
Yep. Jen, Holly, Lindsay, and Deborah. We have Lindsay up
Starting with
first.
Lindsay.
Oh, what is this emoji? Hold up. What, the 25 flip? I love it. Our stream logo? Oh, hell yeah. Nice, so in this mystery, it is not tournament mode, so we could get anything here. +1 bumper, which is better than it sounds. Nice save move there. Also, we see the same strategy we tried employing with the backhand O. Ooh, with the post pass here. Nice first ball from Lindsay. She has most of robot spelled, only that elusive O shot. As we just watched me try to hit that O shot for about 4 hours. What are you looking for?
That. That's what I wanted to see.
And we've just made it past hour 10 of our Bells and Chimes 24-hour bunkin'. Deborah has headphones in, so I can speak a little louder. Not feeling bad. Can you guys post... Do you guys post the link to Lindsay's stream? I want to make sure I give a follow, give a love out there to everyone that's streaming Pinball. Also, one of the things that you might not hear from the machine, but it does say the letters in a robotic voice. So we just had a very loud and clear R. What the flip? Got it. Gets 3 million out of the randomizer. Her robot multi-ball is ready. So as soon as we can hit this elusive O shot, we can get it up there. 2 more into the bumpers for the multi-ball there, which is a very profitable shot. Alright, so here we go. We've all been struggling to hit this O. That's been a narrative, and Deborah says, not me. I can hit that O in my sleep. Multi-ball! I don't know if we have any Futurama fans in the house, but there's that episode where they're playing Blurns Ball, and they lock 3 balls, and they get multi-ball in baseball, which I thought was just, I appreciate it so much more now. Yeah, I mean, Deborah pretty consistently has good accuracy. Hour 10 is definitely its own plight. Also, a little bit of behind-the-scenes knowledge. Deborah's one of the people that has set up a little sleep station for herself, so you can catch her power napping between rounds. So the second time around when you do robot multi-ball, you have to spell robot in order now. So you see only the R is lit as opposed to all of them that were lit before. She can still do her condition green, yellow, red, that's still available, as well as the fighter multi-ball. So one more shot into the pops will give the fighter multi-ball, if I've been keeping track of it correctly. Do see a drain though. 32 million on ball 1, that's pretty good, we take those.
So she'll probably start fighter as soon as she plunges.
As soon as she plunges, yep. Jen Ripper stepping up also with headphones on, so... Oh, wait, I think she had to step away to make a ruling. Oh wait, never mind, she grabbed her phone to change the music. Don't listen to me. She's just changing the music. But also with headphones on, so we can speak a little louder without feeling too bad. Good to see you guys spreading the love. As a reminder, this is our current group of leaders. These 4 women do have the most points so far. We'll pull up the standings for you in between rounds.
Two-time bounty.
2-time bounty?
Yeah, second bounty.
Hell yeah. So one of the things I like doing is I like going for the mystery, just because like on this machine it can give you like anything. I was getting burned by it a little bit towards the end there.
It's giving you 3 million a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 million is not horrible, I guess, but...
No, not at all. Hits the T on that one. Slap a mess out of that. Love it. Might have caught some foot on the player cam there. Woo! Nice.
This is another one of those players we need the footwork
Footwork cam for, yeah. When I first met Jen, she was a huge fan of the boomerangs on Instagram. If you ever take a boomerang of her while she's playing, it's this nice little like dance move thing. So Holly, step up, take a good look at the table, see what we can learn from observing.
one thing to keep in mind with this game, as we just saw when we played it can come down to ball 3.
Yeah. Or ball 5.
Or ball 5. Yes.
And I think it's pretty typical of the Sega Data East games, though. There is some comeback mechanics built into it, which is nice.
Especially on ball 3.
Especially on ball 3. Knight Rider R34 is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. And I think that might make you lucky number 40. Or 39 or 40, which is, we're appreciating. Our goal was 50 for the whole event. You guys have shown us a lot of love, and we appreciate that. You know, anywhere you can post a stream, let people know. We're going to be here all night. I'm going to be here all night. Much participation as we get in chat, and it really means a lot to the Smokin Hot Pinball. They're doing a lot for us. Want to make sure we can show some love for their stream. And that looks like a cheers emote, and we'll take that. And so with that, it looks like Lindsay does step up here.
Lindsay just needs to hit that O twice to start robot.
Look, we all know how hard it can be to hit that O twice.
I hear that it's pretty hard.
West Virginia Pinball, I know you were here early. Thank you so much for the follow, which might make you lucky number 40. It is, so thank you so much. Like we mentioned earlier,
I think that she's just focused.
Focused,
At this point.
yeah. So we have had no one drop out, and you get an award just for making it all the way through. So. Oh, you were 40? Well, that will mean that my feed might not update here. Yes, that's 41. So, lol. Oh, she actually did one more. I misread the fighter. Yeah, I mean, like you saw in the practice game we were doing.
Well, I've just received word what the next game we're going to stream is.
Oh, what is the next game?
I'm not sure how I feel about this one.
Oh no.
You can give me your thoughts. Over
Okay.
America's Most Haunted.
Oh boy. So shout outs to Spooky Pinball. It's one of our sponsors. So that's why we want to make sure we show them some love. I haven't got to spend too much time on it, so hopefully I hate to say that, hopefully we get some...
I personally don't know that much about the rules, so it'll be an interesting commentary.
Yes. Well, that's why we're going to have some dead time with Irvin and James, and we will see if we can run through it. I mean, I remember we did play test it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not one that's easy to find in a lot of places. So this is actually the first one I've seen was the one here. Hearing that. Oh, I mean, so like I said, like if you see on the left-hand side here, Spooky Pinball is one of our sponsors, so shout out to Spooky Pinball. We almost...
Holly's sizing up to play field.
We almost, and I say almost, we almost secured a Rick and Morty for today. That would have been nice, but, you know, sometimes stars don't line up like that, and that's fine. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check out Spooky Pinball's Rick and Morty feeds. It does look really good. But they do have, I want to say, every spooky they have here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I think they do. Big fans of Spooky.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So now Holly just needs to O for the robot multi-ball. And Lindsay steps up for ball 3. Her condition red is lit, and she's only one shot away from the robot multi-ball.
Well, she needs 2 shots because she needs to light the O.
That's
she
right.
Needs to hit the same O again.
But still, that's some good progress right there. And that's her fighter right there. So immediately into a fighter multi-ball.
Which is not a bad way to start out.
No, not at all. Guys, if you like what you're seeing, spam the chat with your favorite emote. Show some love for the player you're rooting for. She's got a little bit of a mountain to climb, but definitely doable. We see the 3 capture here. That's the trapping that she was looking for. Testing the waters with that one. There we go, jackpot.
More patience than I have.
Oh, much. This is some iron will we're seeing right here. Nice. Nice. Alright, loses there, but that was the fighter. We still have condition red available. So condition red right into another multi-ball. Not to mention robot is still on the field. Nice. Oh, okay. Right into the condition red.
Put it right where she wanted it.
And let's see if the magnet behaves. I don't know, I kind of abused it last game, so...
Popped off.
Peanut butter, pea, brie, and jelly is now following.
That is, 42?
And an extra ball. So instantly, Lindsay is now in this. She was never out of it.
No.
But now she's really in
Definitely
it.
not.
Does it a jackpot? Can we get another one? I believe the jackpot is the ramp in condition red. Oh, nice pass. Oh, unfortunate. But still has an extra ball. It's an extra ball. Robot is still an option. So
I think we've proven once again that robot scoop shot is.
you just got a lot of love. I thought you'd see that.
Aww. Thanks, everybody. That's
sure-
some good stuff, but not enough.
Still, crowd loves you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, everybody.
So Deborah steps up, currently behind Lindsay, but still within striking distance. The players still have extra balls. We still have the many multi-balls this game has to offer. Mystery at any moment can just decide it wants you to win. But this game is not generous with ball saves, though. So, an unfortunate launch.
Well, now she's got her fire multi-ball.
Okay, there we go. So we're seeing sort of like an alternate style here, where we saw Lindsay go directly for the trap, and Deborah just looks like she wants to keep them all in play. She's very still clearly aiming for things. Like, it's not just a free-for-all. But we're kind of seeing that as there's so many balls on the table, just focus on hitting them. As opposed to where we saw Lindsay go for immediately trying to trap them all and control them. Now there's only 2 left, we might see control here.
Or she's just gonna shoot the shots.
Hey,
Try to shoot the shots.
if it works, it works, you know what I'm saying? Condition red is still lit, so is the mystery, which could also give condition red. She does take the lead with that one, though. So all of these multi-ball things that we see happening, condition reds, extra balls, pretty much the table's wide open still for the last 2 remaining players. So if she does get an extra ball, she will she will launch right into multi-ball, which, by the way, that might, I'm surprised that wasn't it. Has or will Pete Hendricks be doing any broadcasting?
He did a little bit earlier.
He was our commentator for Alien Poker.
Yes.
He knows that game very well. He is here. He was playing Comet earlier. I don't know where he is right now. But he's been around. Yeah, he did. He taught us all how to play Alien Poker. Shorsey 13, thank you so much for the follow. You're follower number 42. We are that much closer to our goal.
Is it 42?
Should be, yeah.
I think you better check.
Oh no, that's 43. You're right. That's gonna be follower 43 in that updates. No, I totally understand what you're saying. You know, Pittsburgh's been good to us out here, and he's been great. He's also, you're not really going to see this on stream, but he's also been like our consult. Anytime something's been wrong with the game, he's been standing up and being like, yeah, you should check this out, look at this. Very knowledgeable, very skilled player. In fact, fun little fact about him, the first game he played when he got here was Gladiator, and he broke it. But he was able to fix it, so, yeah.
He intentionally made a bug manifest in
Yeah.
the game.
So Holly does launch into her condition win. A lot of points on the board available here. Jackpot. Oh, got an extra ball. Still one more chance. Yes, we did know about Gladiator. It's actually so cool to me because Gladiator has such nondescript enemies like Red Warrior killed Beast.
Well, that's because of what you say.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Zelda.
Yes. After Mario Brothers.
Yep. So Holly does. I know. So let the record show, those of y'all who watched that practice game, I tried for 20 minutes to unsuccessfully hit that backhand. She did it her first try. And then you're seeing the skill gap between me and Holly's players.
The current whipped champion.
That is correct. Holly is currently the reigning women's international pinball championship. I believe she was crowned at Pinburg. Is that correct? Is that how that works?
That's where it
Yeah.
is.
Wow, it was a 75 million on that robot multi-ball. I think she takes the lead with that. It's still going. Oh no, that's her fighter now. Wow. Anything can happen, folks. And that's why pinball games have 3 balls.
And sometimes 5.
And sometimes 5. This game came down to ball 4, essentially. I'm actually surprised this is still here. I guess no one realized they were missing money. They found this on the floor.
I
like,
know it.
oh.
I know, but hold on, I got something.
Yeah. Yes, this was literally a destiny-changing ball 3. Someone brought this up to us. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Thanks for tuning in, Carlos. We appreciate you stopping by. Watching Holly have a crazy comeback on ball 3/4 of Lost in Space. That's a comeback, folks. I think for context, she started ball 3 with about 17 million points. So that's 6 million. Tree Bark TV, thank you so much for the follow. Yep, we are at 44 followers. Our goal was 50 for the event. So we're not even halfway through and we've hit 44, so thank you guys so much for the love.
Might need to redo that.